What's going on, everyone? Just want to let you know that Integrated Engineering is running a Black Friday sale. Currently, it's 20% off tunes, 15% off intakes, a bunch of other stuff, not just for the V8 S4, but pretty much everything on their site is on sale right now. Make sure to go check out their site, and if you do have issues checking out, make sure to give them a call. They can process your order over the phone. If you're interested in a dual pulley tune, the tune reviewed in this video, and the tune that my car has, they are 20% off, as well as all DSG software and anything else accompanying that. Make sure to go check out the site and see all the deals. What's going on, everyone? We are back in the S4 today to talk about the dual pulley tune that I've had on the car for just about 6 weeks now. So you saw us install the 188mm crank pulley from Integrated Engineering. You also saw us way back install their 57mm supercharger pulley. If you don't know what dual pulley means, essentially what we've done is we've made the supercharger pulley smaller and made the crank pulley from the motor bigger. And what that does is essentially like shifting up gears in a bike. It spins the blower faster. Now, with the S4s, there's a certain efficiency range that you can keep the blower in to, make the most of it. And this is kind of the optimal ratio of small to big pulley. I know a lot of people have stepped up to the 200mm crank pulley, and I've seen mixed results with that. But this seems to be kind of the optimal setup for right now at the time of this video. What are my initial thoughts on the tune? This thing is proper quick now. Faster than 99% of the stuff that you're going to run into on the road kind of deal. Big thing that I've noticed, the first is the torque down low is unbelievable. Before on single pulley, and especially stock, when you wanted to pass somebody on the highway, you put your foot down, it would kick down to fourth gear, and you would go. Now there's really no need to do that. I mean, the amount of torque that's available down low, even without really cranking on the throttle, is really, really impressive. This car, with the way the power is delivered on dual pulley, and I could say the same as single pulley, is deceptively fast. It's very linear. There's nothing that really blasts you back in your seat unless you hit it from first gear, but you watch the numbers and the speedometer climb, and you get the sense that it's really moving. I think what I'm going to harp on in this video, and the place that I've really felt the biggest difference, is in the day-to-day driving. Just the point and shoot ability with this car. You drop down one gear, you find a gap in traffic, and you're in it before you even think about it. It's that usable instant torque. A lot of times with the higher horsepower turbo cars, what you're sacrificing is that low-end torque, that torque that gets you through traffic for the power. In this case, I mean, this is 2,500 RPMs. No, it's not. I wasn't in manual mode. This is 2,500 RPMs. We're out. Now, are there any downsides to the dual pulley tune, you may be asking yourself? I don't think there are any downsides to the dual pulley tune itself. The main downside is that you have to run test pipes, because with cats, especially stock cats, in the headers, they like to melt with the dual pulley setup, with the amount of heat that's generated. Now, I know people who have had cats on dual pulley that haven't failed, and I know Integrated tends to run their tune a little bit richer to help save the cats, but to really be safe and to really be confident in the car, I did my test pipes when I was single pulley. I also was having cat failure at single pulley. And the downside of those is that it makes your car significantly louder and makes it sound significantly worse than if you just had, like the AWE Touring that I had before. Day to day though, I mean, like I said before, with a big turbo car, you often sacrifice that kind of mid-range power. If anything, this has just given the car more usable power everywhere. Oh, hang on. Yeah. Bye. This new DSG update, by the way, on the previous DSG tune, was experienced like a little bit of a hesitation right on the upshift. It wouldn't happen all the time, but from like 5,500 RPMs, if you upshifted right back into the peak torque, it would do like this little skip almost. And I've noticed a lot of other DSG tunes on dual pulley do this as well. I don't think it's unique to Integrated, but Pete has revised the way the transmission shifts, as well as possibly where the power delivers in there. It does not hesitate anymore. Next gear, see ya, go. And I think it actually shifts faster than it did before too. But I mean, realistically, when you look at it, the jump from single to dual pulley is almost, if not as significant has the jump from stock to stage 1 or stock to single pulley. There's so much more power and so much more, I've said this like 16 times now. It's a CTSV wagon. Can we do a Mexico pull? The jump is so significant from single pulley to dual pulley that for just changing a crank pulley, it's unbelievable how much you get. And now, what I haven't done yet, and what I'm very excited to do, is get this car on the E40 blend, which should make similar power to the 104 octane map. But what I do need for that is the upgraded Autotech high pressure fuel pump, which I've had sitting in my bedroom for like a month now, but we've been trying to revise the tune and make sure it's good for you guys before you buy it, make sure it's situated at sea level. But once I get that fuel pump in, we should be able to actually dial in a little bit more boost on the 93 octane tune. We're running out of fueling. If you don't know, that's a limitation of the S4. The high pressure fuel pump and ultimately the low pressure fuel pump are what inhibit us from making more power. The blower has a little bit more to give, but we run out of low pressure fuel pump even once you upgrade the high pressure fuel pump. There are more and more solutions coming out for that, which is exciting, and I'm very excited to work with some companies to hopefully get some more fueling in here and be running the full E85 mix. Another option for dual pulley cars coming from Integrated fairly soon, and I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say this, but they've hinted at it on the S4 page, so I'm going to say it anyway. They do have an upgraded throttle body coming. What that will do is that'll be very similar to the APR Ultracharger, except it won't be ultra high priced, you know. Sorry, APR. So I'm excited for that. Obviously, that's still in the works, and I will update you guys when I do get that on this car. I'm also tempted to port the blower. I'm not sure. My buddy James has been talking about doing it, and I've been back and forth on saying whether or not I'll actually do it. We get the fuel pump in, we get the E40 mix figured out, and the car is running mint. I'm stripping the seats next year, and we're gonna get some sticky tires, and I'm gonna start hunting for a 10 instead of 11. We've run our 11.7, which really should have been 11.5 with traction. So little ethanol, maybe a throttle body, some stickier tires. Hunting for a 10, probably run like 11.1 all year long. So I hope this gives you an idea of the benefits and what it's like driving a dual pulley car. Obviously, I'll have some more content coming in the future, including a comparison between single pulley and dual pulley setups. But for now, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. One of the benefits of the dual pulley setup, which they may be able to do on single pulley, is that I get the 2-step launch control as well, which you need test pipes for as far as I know. But that's coming to be widespread and hopefully coming to manual cars as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching. Huge thanks to Integrated for always supporting me. Go out there and spread some positivity, and I will catch you guys in the next